I do have a fear of losing viewers because of success. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm afraid I'll be dead.
Then do something.
Do I choose health or do I choose money?
Girl, I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as hater nation.
And I say that with my chest, literally with my chest. I did not create this community at all. It's fat phobia.
No one cares!
I'm currently not wearing makeup, obviously, and I feel really self-conscious about it, and that's why I'm bringing it up.
This is how she starts every vlog nowadays. We're just on repeat at this point.
You know, it is what it is. I do want to give a little bit of an update on Ozempic. Today's day 3. Day 1, in the middle of the night, like while I was sleeping, I woke up multiple times. So nauseous.
Maybe it was all that Denny's, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, and whatever else she ate in the last video.
And then I woke up yesterday morning, literally rushing to the toilet, thinking that I was actually gonna puke. Because I was that nauseous, and I didn't though, so thank God. And then I woke up today again extremely nauseous. So I don't know what it is, but like nighttime, in the middle of the night, and then when I wake up is when I feel like the most nauseousness, and I'm just like, I use proper grammar no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm writing a note to somebody or whether I'm just texting or tweeting, no matter what it is. I just like have a really big like OCD with it. Like, it's kind of like a perfectionist problem. This is weird. This is different because when I did Ozempic like 2 years ago, I don't remember that happening. I am on Ozempic and I'm currently on my 2nd week. It would be a weird coincidence that every time I think of food, I actually want to puke. So that's a thing. I'm finding myself like wanting to eat healthier, eat less. But when I make the food, like I've been cooking all my meals, when I make the food and then I sit down to eat it, it takes me like 30 minutes to eat a small portion of food. Like every bite seems like a chore. It's very weird. I will say it's very weird. I think Ozempic is working. Ozempic is making me nauseous like 24/7. So I don't know. And by the way, I did weigh myself today and I just now remembered that because it was a couple hours ago. So I'm gonna add that here. Okay, so I am curious if my weight has moved at all.
496.8 pounds.
What? 496.8. Okay, so we are moving. Okay. Wow. Only in 2 days, I've lost about 4 pounds. It's actually really good. I'm excited for that.
At this point, how is she shocked at just a few pounds lost? I'm always more shocked that it's only a couple pounds.
I have been wearing makeup like every single day and I just need a breather, so that's why you're seeing me again without makeup. That's an insecurity of mine. I just really have not been liking myself without makeup lately. Like, I've always had the issue, but like it's worse now more than ever.
Girl, we've been saying to both you and Chantal, the amount of filters used in pictures, on TikTok and Instagram etc. may do that to ya.
Next thing I want to talk about is I did weigh myself again today, even though I weighed myself yesterday, so here it is. All right, you guys, I'm about to step on the scale again.
495.4 pounds.
Oh, hell yeah. And you know what? I'm not going to be weighing myself this often. I really want to do like weekly weigh-ins, but it's like I'm excited right now. So that's why we're doing another weigh-in already. We are making some progress and that makes me really happy. Okay, so the third thing I want to talk about, as you guys know, I went to go get a CT scan and then the limit for the CT scan was my exact weight.
If it was her exact weight, couldn't they still do it? Well, according to Google, the max weight for a CT scan is 450 pounds, and in her last video she weighed in at 500.4 pounds, but it does say here larger scanners can accommodate up to 680 pounds.
They actually ended up calling me today, finally. And my doctor's office simply just told me that they're working on getting me into a urologist and also trying to find a CT scan that actually accommodates my size. Today is actually the day where my video went up where I talked to you guys about
what is going on with me. And I have received so many cruel Instagram messages, which has literally shocked the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. My Instagram DMs is very much a safe space for me because it's nothing but kindness and just really sweet and supportive people. So I don't know where it's coming from, but it came and I am on a blocking spree. So on top of like me going through this, I'm having to deal with like a bunch of just like really cruel, insensitive people who lack empathy and sympathy. Also in the middle of all that, there is a lot of miscommunication where people think that after I had a hysterectomy, I had no follow-ups. That is so not true. Like if you go back, you can look at vlogs. I had follow-ups, I had CT scans.
If you'd like to see Amber admitting over and over again that she could not physically get a CT scan and that she simply just quote felt like the cancer was gone, please check out my last video.
I had all kinds of different appointments and tests done. Every 6 months I had a CT scan, and every single time everything came back completely normal and good. So I don't know where the misinformation is, but a lot of people assume that I never had any follow-up. I am not stupid. That would never happen. Like I was diagnosed with uterine cancer, had a full hysterectomy, and you expect me, especially the people around me at the time who loved and cared about me, you expected me not to go to the follow-ups? Even if it was me just being stupid, lazy, not wanting to do it. Like I have fear of doctors and tests, especially like CT scans and stuff. Like that shit gives me so much anxiety. But like I had people in my life, like Feline and my mom, like who actively was like, you need to do these things. Even before that, like it was Becky. I know like I don't talk about her on my channel and I do that out of respect for her, but like she was there for me through all of it and made sure that I went to those appointments. I 1000% went to my follow-ups, did exactly what my oncologist told me to do. I even went as far as I was taking a medicine, which was estradiol, which I shouldn't have been taking, and I was taking it for 2 years.
If she was going to her appointments regularly, how did it take her entire team 2 years to catch that she was on a medication that could potentially put her at risk for cancer again? No one caught that? Not one person? And she told us it wasn't even her oncologist that told her this, it was a nurse practitioner.
I was falsely prescribed it. For so many people to be like attacking me, saying like how having blood in my pee is my fault is just so wild.
Chantal is getting the same exact response right now, but it's not just Amber. Girl World is just fed up of watching these girls not give a damn about their health, and they're fed up of being called fatphobic haters when they were genuinely concerned for years. I mean, even Charlie Gold came back just to react to these new videos, and like she said, people were sympathetic back in 2020, but our girls have had so long to change since then and haven't done anything to help themselves. So yes, the response is going to be much different this time around.
She knew her weight played a major role in the diagnosis, but for some reason it's supposed to be different 4 years later. So in the last 4 years, since Amberlynn has shared that diagnosis, she's pretty much maintained being close to 500 pounds. Not only is there a chance that a lot of viewers won't find their sympathy bone, when it comes to Amberlynn specifically, I threw mine in the wood chipper.
When I had originally told you guys about pee in my blood, I told you guys that I had no other symptoms, like no pain. But since after that, there was a couple times that I felt lower back pain, which was like dull. And then I felt like really sharp pelvis pain. It's very kidney stone coded because that's kind of like what I experienced before when I had a kidney stone. And as of right now, I'm experiencing no pain. I'm experiencing no blood in my pee, but the CT scan is still happening. This has been actually quite shocking, the reaction I've gotten over this. It's just constantly, continuously proving to me that like, no matter what I say or do, there is a large group of people who is just out there to like see me hurt and to just like not believe a word I say and to just like twist their own crazy weird narrative.